Under the bright lights, under the roar of a frenzied crowd, two warriors met in the squared circle, their eyes locked, their legacies at stake. Zelina Vega, fierce and determined, stood across from her nemesis, the unrelenting Giulia, holder of the Women's United States title. The tension was electric. Every fan in the arena knew they were about to witness something special. From the opening bell, the intensity was unmistakable. Vega came out firing, pushing forward with an energy that said this night would be hers. She ducked under Giulia's opening strike, landing a sharp forearm that snapped the champion's head back. The crowd roared. Vega wasn't here to participate, she was here to take. But Giulia, seasoned and dangerous, absorbed the early onslaught and responded with precision. A spinning backfist caught Vega flush, halting her momentum. The champion then transitioned into a surfboard submission, wrenching Vega's shoulders back, contorting her body with surgical cruelty. For a moment, it looked as though Vega would tap. Her face twisted in pain. Her hands hovered. She didn't. Vega, ever the escape artist, twisted, fought, and slipped out. A gasp of relief swept the crowd. She rolled to her feet, shaky but defiant. She climbed the ropes, perched high above, and launched an avalanche German suplex that crashed Giulia to the mat like thunder. The crowd exploded. 1, 2, no. Giulia kicked out. Somehow. But Vega wasn't done. She stayed on the offensive. She fired off kicks, threw elbows, trying to finish what she had started. Giulia staggered, but didn't fall. The champion answered with a brutal super butterfly suplex, flipping Vega through the air like a ragdoll. Vega landed hard, dazed, but she still managed to rise. Then came the arrivederci knee, crushing, sudden. Then a Northern Lights bomb, devastating. But Zelina Vega kicked out again. The chants began. This is awesome. This is awesome. The WWE Universe was witnessing a war. Both women now stood on fumes, barely holding themselves upright. Sweat poured, breaths came in gasps. They traded blows, slaps, forearms, screams. They were past pride, past glory, this was about heart now. And then, it ended. Giulia, summoning her last burst of energy, hoisted Vega once more. Northern Lights bomb, again. This time, there was no kick out. The referee's hand hit the mat 3 times. Giulia had retained. The crowd stood in thunderous ovation. Even in defeat, Vega had elevated herself. She hadn't just competed, she had survived a classic. But the night wasn't done. The AAA Tag Team Champions, Los Garza, took to the ring next. Their open challenge lit the arena up. And when Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown answered the call, the energy somehow climbed even higher. From the first bell, chaos reigned. Psycho Clown exploded out of the gate, brawling like a man possessed. Mr. Iguana moved with wild athleticism, flying through the ropes, landing crossbodies, hurricane ranas, flips that seemed to defy logic. He was everywhere. But Los Garza, they didn't buckle. They absorbed. They countered. They imposed their will. The MTY, Garza's finishing move, landed on Psycho Clown, and just like that, it was over. But it didn't feel like a loss for the challengers. No, they had delivered a message. They had shaken the champions. And they had ignited something deeper, perhaps a future rivalry. 2 unforgettable matches. 1 unforgettable night. A title retained. A statement made. And a crowd left breathless.